Alright, welcome back everybody. Gonna do a really quick little creek mission here before it rains today. I only got like 2 hours, so I'm gonna try something that I've never tried before, and I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that if you're seeing this, we get on some fish. Okay, if you guys haven't guessed it already, it's creek mission time. Been getting some fish here and there, so gotta get back in the water. Well, I already see some right here. Turtle. Got it. What is that? A largemouth? A little largy. Well, they bit the tail off of it. I got that one. It's another largie. A little bigger. We love when I catch fish. These guys are pretty voracious in here too. Okay, so I was running that JB Lures, that was the tadpole spin, which is my go-to creek lure, but this is my second one, and this is the one I really wanted to try today because it's perfect minnow mimic, and might get some bigger fish on this one. It's a tiny little Matsu jerk bait. I'll try to list everything in the description below like I normally do. Hopefully I can find these guys and that JB Lures, otherwise I'll just link their main sites. So let's get some. Caught one, first cast. This will work every time. Hard to beat that guy. Oh, what's that? It's a bluegill. They'll eat it too. Alright, let's try under this bridge a couple more times and then let's go for a walk. Let's see if we can find some bigger fish. Oh, there's a whole school of bass down here. Start walking up a river here. Looks like there's a nice pool up here. I'll stand back here and cast at it. Got one. It's easy to fight them when you're pulling them downstream. Little largie. I think there's going to be more in that pool up there. Yeah, I can see a bunch of them stacked up. Oh. Oh, there's a bigger one. Oh, decent. Come on, hold still. There we go. Choked that thing sideways. Barely hooked too. Largies in the streams. This is fun stuff here. Alright, back you go. Ready? And upstream. Pew! Straight back up to the pool. It'll be a fun day if I get a bunch of those. I mean, he was only like 13 inches long, but it's fun when you're in a foot of water. There's a lot of these up there. Fish. Another nice one. This guy wasn't going anywhere. Not bad. Thing really works. Alright, for anybody that doesn't know, when you're walking upriver to fish, you're trying to keep an eye out for the pools and fishing from the top of the pool down to the bottom of the pool, or the holes, because that's where the fish are going to sit, but they'll sit towards the front of it, wait for food to come into it. So that's your friendly tip today. We go. Nice build on them too. Bye-bye. that? Another bluegill. Never pass up the opportunity to throw jerk baits for bluegills. Bigger bass. Oh, get out of the weeds. Ah, he swam into me. Yep. That just happened. Alright, I had to unhook this guy from me. Let him go. Now I gotta unhook myself. Watch that one eat. Fish. I got one. Another bluegill. That could have been bad. Almost impossible to get a hold of this guy. Little micro northern. Tiny. That's 3 different species today. Alright, so getting fish, and today's been a really good day. I've gotten, was it bass, northern, and bluegill. One thing I want to stress to everybody that I didn't say when I let that little tiny northern go is to check your line. I checked it right away and he had shredded it. Even though he was this big, he shredded my line, so I had to retie. But I want to make sure you guys understand to do that. No matter how small the northern pike is, they will destroy your line. So let's catch some more fish. A decent bluegill. I think there's a couple of them over there like that. Oh, that's a bass. Today is becoming a very good day. That one's a little bit longer. funny because he had it T-bone, but it was like barely hooked. There's a big bluegill over there I want to catch. I don't think that's the one, but I did get bluegill. I mean, he's not small, but there's some bigger ones over there. It's a bluegill. This is how I like to fish these guys. Action. It's hard to beat it. That feels like a good bass. It might be a smallmouth. I think it is. It's a small jaw. Woo! This thing's got some power. I'm only running 6-pound test, so I'm not trying to muscle this thing in. If I can get it up to the surface here. That's a decent small jaw. Look at that thing. I thought he was going to get off, but he's pinned pretty well with this little hook. Another decent smallie for the creek trips for the fall. Thanks for playing, dude. Ow, he ran into my shin. Okay, so that was really cool. Like I said, I've been just throwing this Matsu minnow. I'll post these in my description, on the top of my description of my stuff I used today, so you guys can get your own. But these little guys work really good in creeks, and apparently they catch everything. So that's bluegill, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, and northern pike. So today's been a good day. Let's see if we can get a couple more of those. That'd be fun. Oh, that's a largemouth. He housed this minnow. I watched him down it. Not quite as big as a small jaw, but it's another fish nonetheless. This is why you go creek fishing in the fall. Another decent bluegill. There's one out of that hole. There's about 10 fish sitting in that hole. Another decent kill. Apparently these guys missed me too. They're getting bigger. Figured these guys would eat this. JB Lures tadpole spin. You got bluegills? Use this. Bass. choked it. Another bass. I keep them out of the weeds though. That's the biggest one of the day. Probably 14 inches. Name of today's game was the jerkbait. Alright, so that's the biggest one we got today. It's about 13 inches. I thought it was like 14, but I mean, for a creek's largie, it's pretty big. So I'm gonna get the release on this and talk to you for a second. Alright, so that was probably the biggest bass I got all day. Next, now that I think about it, next to that smallmouth. But I mean, they're both equally big for the little tiny creek that I'm fishing right now. And as you can see, I'm sitting on this tree in the creek right now, and yeah, it's become a really nice day. I'm actually very excited for more fall fishing to come. These fish just get more active as the time goes, and yeah, it's time to catch some more fish. So obviously, if you're not new here, you know what's up. But if you are new, please just remember to